I guess the reason I had found it hard to answer your question about why it took so long, like you, I grew up in this industry. My heroes, my mentors, the people I looked up to were Lauren Zalaznick and Bonnie Hammer and Judy McGrath. And women were my touchstones of what I wanted to be in this industry. And so I kind of take that with me.
It takes time. It takes generations. There's a lot of muscle memory keeping a lot of old tropes in place. And so I can't tell you how many times we have to tell producers, if you're developing something, like, please don't make the wife a nag. Like, she doesn't have to be the responsible one wagging her finger at the crazy guys doing funny things, right? But there is a muscle memory built into, just because that's been supported for so long in storytelling in general and in production, that you have to, it's disheartening sometimes how often you have to keep reminding people. The same thing happens with diversity when you're casting, right? And you're like, please think about reflecting our audience, and please think, about casting diverse people. We had this one pilot that we were working on, and we were like, for these characters, please make sure that we see diverse options. And we got this casting tape, and it was all white guys.
It's harder than you think.
Well,
right?
It was all white guys. And we said, guys,
yes,
there needs to be more diversity. And they said, what do you mean? 3 of those guys are Italian. And they were straight up honest. And these were very experienced network producers. And we're like, come on. But that's sometimes what you're up against. There's just old ways of thinking that are entrenched.
It's what Courtney said. It's like you want to make shows that reflect the world that is watching your shows. And you tell producers, you're like, it needs to be a diverse cast. Change that role to a female. Like it needs to happen. And then they cast, and it's all white.
I'm sorry, when you said it's harder than you think, I thought you were just playing the part of the producer who was like, it's hard to find.
No.
So I was like,
and then it's like you're running out of time. We're in production in 2 weeks. But it's like, but you've given me an entirely white cast. What are you doing? That's just not the way the world works today. Make TV that is reflective of your audiences. It shouldn't be that hard, and you need champions championing that vision, or else the producers are just going to say, well, here's what we cast.
They just do it easier, they think is expected.
And it's like, and then you got to go recast.
Go
back and try again.
We have Courtney.
Galaxy of Women.
That's right.
I will actually give a plug for the Women's Media Center, which is the group that we partnered with on the study. They are an incredible resource. They're based in DC, and they do such great work really advocating for women. So check out their website. A lot of good info in there.